There was a time when progress felt visible. You worked harder and you moved forward. Simple, but something changed. Now people are running faster than ever and somehow getting nowhere. You are not imagining this. The finish line actually moved. Not physically, systemically. There used to be a rough formula: work hard, stay consistent, build a life. It was not easy, but it was predictable. Now predictability is disappearing. Raises get smaller, prices climb. Quietly homes drift out of reach. Stability becomes a luxury, so people push harder. They wake up earlier, sleep less, take second jobs, start side hustles, optimize everything, and still feel behind. Here's the part most people cannot explain. When effort stops creating distance, the brain experiences something dangerous: invisible discouragement. Not loud enough to make you quit, just heavy enough to drain. You start wondering, how am I this tired if I am doing everything right? Because the game changed years ago. Success meant building momentum. Now, it often means preventing collapse. Think about that. Previous generations ran toward opportunity. This generation runs away from falling backwards. That psychological shift changes everything. Running toward something creates energy. Running from something creates anxiety, and anxiety never lets the nervous system rest. So even when you stop working, your mind does. Not always calculating, always preparing, always bracing. This is why doing nothing no longer feels relaxing. Rest starts to feel irresponsible, like you are losing ground, even when you are not. But the most dangerous effect is not financial, it is perceptual. When the finish line keeps moving, people stop trusting progress. You could be objectively advancing, earning more, learning more, becoming more skilled, and still feel stuck because the target adjusted again and again and again. Eventually, effort stops feeling rewarding. It starts feeling required, like running on a treadmill that never turns off. Here is something important: if you feel behind, it does not automatically mean you are failing. You may just be measuring yourself against a target that was quietly pulled away. The system did not collapse. It stretched slowly, almost politely, just enough that most people would adapt without questioning. Humans are incredibly adaptable sometimes. Too adaptable, we normalize pressure faster than we recognize it. What once felt extreme starts to feel standard, until one day exhaustion becomes the background noise of adulthood. But awareness changes the emotional weight, because once you see the moving finish line, you stop blaming your legs. You stop assuming you are too slow. You realize the race itself evolved, and that realization matters. Not so you give up, but so you stop carrying confusion. Effort is still valuable. Discipline still compounds, but clarity protects your mind. You are not crazy for feeling like stability got harder. It did. You are not weak for feeling tired. You're nervous. The system was not designed for permanent acceleration, and you are not falling behind. You are running in an era where the distance keeps expanding. So if progress feels quieter than you expected, if life feels heavier than promised, if success feels like it keeps drifting forward, understand this: sometimes the bravest realization is not that you need to run faster. It is recognizing you were never slow. The finish line moved.